Hello again, this is Steve from Year of the Dad, and I have to say this is only my second video, and I did not send a special shout out in the first video to my friend Greg. He is now my accountability partner. I have a lot of ideas. I talked about how things are always changing. I've always had these ideas of things I wanted to do or I think that should exist, and the day that I shot the first video and recorded, that day I talked to him that afternoon and he challenged me to just do it. Just put a video out there of something that's important to you and just see what happens with it. And so thank you, Greg. This is your special shout out to my channel, from myself. Thank you. So I talked to him on my way back from the office to my hotel room. As you can probably recognize, this scene behind you, it looks very similar to the last one, and that is because I am recording this video and probably many of my videos from the road, because I travel for work. I'm gone anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks out of every month, traveling Monday through Thursday. And that, for someone who really wants to be a dad, and it's important to be a dad and be there and be present, it's really hard to be away, and I don't think I'm the only dad who has to travel for work. So I'm throwing this topic out there, traveling dads. Here's how I get through it. I really want to be there. My wife is just an angel, so bless her, I love her so much. She sends me pictures, she texts me pictures throughout the day and little videos of things that are going on with our little girl. Whether it's just the first time she rolled over all the way on purpose. I wasn't there for that, but I got to see it on video, and then when I got home I got to see it all the time. So I get to capture these little moments, and there are things that I'm missing and it breaks my heart, but it also, I know I'm on the road so that I can help provide a better life for her, and that's important to me as a dad. And so that's how I get through it. My wife is a huge connector. So I get to see a lot of pictures and a lot of videos even when I'm on the road. I'll give you a look at where I'm at today. I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio. If you want to take a look, it's the view out my hotel room. It is extremely blurry, and I'm afraid if I focus, I won't be able to focus back, so I won't do it. Now, can I get back? I'm there. All right. So this episode is for traveling dads. I want to hear from you, like, how do you get through it? Another thing I do is, or another thing I realized is that when I'm gone and then I come back, like, I want to be there. I want to be there with my little girl. And that time with her isn't always just about me being around her, holding her, changing her diapers. Because when I'm gone, my wife has a routine. Like, she has to in order to like function when I'm not there. And most months I'm gone quite a bit. So when I come back, it's like I'm stepping into a world that exists around me, but I so desperately want to be a big part of that world. So what I've had to realize in the last 6 months is that, or 6.5 months, is that being a dad in that scenario as a traveling dad is not just about the time that I have holding her and, making faces and holding her up, but it's about the world of the family, my little family dynamic that goes on when I'm home. So sometimes the way I can be a great dad or a good dad or an involved dad is our daughter breastfeeds, so she doesn't really take bottles except for when she's at daycare. And the rest of the time, she's breastfeeding. So any opportunity I get where I can't physically be helping with something with her, like I'm doing the dishes and I'm unloading whatever, the groceries, or I'm trying to wipe up and do things that I need to do to be part of the household, but that I know are a relief to my wife, because I know if she doesn't have to do those things, that makes a better family dynamic for all of us when I'm there, because much of the time I'm not. And I know I talked about in the first video, dads don't just want to be the helper, we want to be a main role. But by doing those things and being part of the family, I am being part of the main role. And it's not about me, like, look at me, I'm the dad. It's about my family and my 3-person family dynamic right now, and stepping into whatever role it takes so that our family is healthy and good and is better when I'm there than when I'm not there. Because otherwise, what's the point? So it's hard for me to be away, and maybe you feel this too, because I want to be an involved dad, and I'm there when I'm there, but I'm often not. And I feel like sometimes my wife is a single mother, even though she's married to a guy who wants to be a good husband and wants to be a good dad, but I'm still not there. So that's how I do it. When I am at home, it's not just about me and the baby. It has to be about the family dynamic, taking care of my wife and making sure she knows she's loved and appreciated. And I don't even think I do that good enough. I know I don't do that good enough. I say it a lot, but I can't say it enough. And being involved with my daughter as much as I can, but not to the point where I'm just making it about me and my daughter, because it's not just about me being a dad, it's about us being a family. And my role in that is important because I help make that work. I take it from being her, being a mom, and me being a dad, to us being a family. And she has to do that, and I have to do that. So that's a huge thing that I've been learning and still getting better at. And the other thing is finding a way to stay connected when I'm gone. My daughter, she's so young, like, she knows me, she recognizes my face, she gets excited when I'm around. She's not really talking yet. She does like da 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 is her phrase, which I know isn't directly related to me. Dads, as you know, kids learn words and vowel things before they understand what they mean. And da 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 just happens to be the one that she does. So I know she's not specifically talking about me, but every chance I get, I try to ask her questions when I think she's about to talk. And then so her answer is da 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 da, and I think it's adorable. My daughter, probably like all of your kids, in real life she looks like Yoda. Like, her ears stick out a little bit, and you know, she's bald, she has no hair, and she makes these goofy faces, but through my dad eyes, through my dad lenses, she's, you know, the most beautiful little thing in the world. So that's my advice for traveling dads. 1, stay connected when you are gone, any way that you can. Your wife will play a big role in that. So it's really, really important to make sure that relationship with your wife is strong. Like I said, I'm working on it constantly. I'm definitely not a master at that, but I love her so much and she does such a wonderful job. Hi, dear. She may never see this video. She's not really, doesn't watch a lot of YouTube videos, I don't think. And 2, be part of the family dynamic when you get home. Don't make it just about you and your daughter, or your son or your kid. Make it about the family dynamic and being a major component of making sure the family is whole. And it's not just about 2 people and 1 person and the kids, whether it's you or your wife. Family dynamic, because that's what you're really trying to role model. That's what I'm really trying to role model for our kids, is the family dynamic. Because it's not just the mom, and it's not just the dad, but it's how we all work together. I don't know what to do with my hands. So that's video number 2. I can't believe I've done 2 videos already. If you like this kind of advice, these kind of talks, please comment below, like this video, and I will talk to you next time. Please let me know what you want to hear about. I almost said read. I'm still on 1 shot shooting because I have no editing software. This is a very low budget production. So see you all next time.